Right, it's Wednesday, June 5th. This is an end of the day SPY recap, and today on the daily chart, we end up with a two-up green day. We held above the midpoint of the prior day, moved higher above the pre-market highs all session long, hit some targets that were in play, and closed strongly green. So now we have some good as we're at all-time highs again, we have a very good reference point to either continue this trend higher, which is certainly expected, or, if we're going to fail, we're going to have to get back through this purple line, which is the open of the new month. That'll be a two-down day. So, of course, anything's possible. That now that we hit our target, you made kind of lower lows here relative to this red bar. Once things started coming up and getting buying tails, I've been looking for higher prices, and we've tried a couple of times early in the week to go lower. We couldn't do it, and then today was the very clear breakout to the upside towards the target that we were kind of anticipating ever since that reversal bar at the end of last week. So, like I said, now that we've made lower lows and higher highs, anything's possible that we can come down through, yesterday's low and maybe have a negative week unfold with 2 days to go. Certainly not expecting that, but we have the reference point now of not only the lower low on the daily chart, but it would go below the weekly open and turn that weekly chart back to red and the monthly chart back to red. So this purple line is very important. Assuming we stay above that and follow through higher, we're in a momentum phase right now to new highs. You can play that, we'll see if opening price action each day gives you momentum moves early, or if not, as long as we have an up bias, we'll look for liquidity taken out on the downside before kind of heading up. That could be, those could be very good buy signals. So we're in the buy mode now. We've been in it really, since last week. And now that we're above, everything's green, we just continue to play the momentum. As long as we hold the midpoint of this day, tomorrow we expect higher, but you have to see, what kind of, green bars form day after day after day, or if we get pause bars along the way, but we have the good reference point. So again, coming into the day, we kind of knew after yesterday's close, the reversal, that we were likely heading higher. Had the gap up. Anytime you have a gap up, it's short-term exhaustion risk. Very comfortably looking for the red to green move. I shot videos how I bought calls here on the bar 4, 3 bars down, 2 up, green bar. I bought calls expecting that high to be taken out, and from that point on, you can see here, if you want to call this one push, pause, second push, it just really never even looked back all session long. And that's, what happens when you're at new highs, and you had days of consolidation here before the breakout. So kind of a very good day to the upside. It was something that you're, looking for, and the price action fortunately led to very clear opportunities, to get in and see how high things would go. So we closed with a strong green bar. Like I said, on the monthly chart, the big one of the big contexts in play was we were going to take that monthly green chart, green bar out to the highs. We did that. So now that we've taken out our monthly high, that's all really price needed to do. And as long as we stay above the open and stay green, we'll see how high we want to go. If we come back through the open, it's possible that, we can get a 2 down, very early in the month, we can get a 2 down, 2 up failure. If something, really negative should unfold and we get through that open and then get through the midpoint of that bar, anything's possible at all, at exhaustion risk up here. But it's also very possible that this big move up for 5 months had just 1 month pause, and we could be going up for another 4 months. And that's kind of what I'm thinking until proven otherwise. The trend is strong. You want to stick with it, and we'll just see how things, evolve day to day going forward. So your reference points now. Today was a good, day to be prepared to get long, and we will see how the last 2 days of the week end up. If this weekly chart ends up strong green, then you at least expect follow through into next week. So watch those next 2 days to see how this bar closes, to kind of anticipate what's going on next week. But for at least for tomorrow, we expect a little higher, and then we'll see how price reacts to that, continuation to the upside.